Someone you love has passed away and left this message so you can know the whole truth. You were guided to this moment not by coincidence, but by divine orchestration. This is not an ordinary message. This is a cry from the other side. A spiritual document encoded with truth your soul already remembers. But something or someone tried to make you forget. You have felt it for weeks now, a strange pull in your chest, a sensation in the middle of the night like someone is calling your name. That was real. They were trying to reach you. And now, finally, the portal has opened. You must listen carefully. Because what is being revealed will not only change your understanding of your past, it will unlock your future. The truth has waited long enough. Heaven has waited long enough. And now, finally, God is exposing this woman. Open it now before the door closes again. This message is from someone you loved deeply. Someone you once cried for. Someone who left too soon, or perhaps at just the right time. Someone who saw what you couldn't. Someone who tried to warn you, but their words were twisted, ignored, or delayed by forces you didn't even know existed. They saw it coming. They saw the trap. And now, from the place where all things are revealed, they are trying to help you escape before it's too late. This soul, who watches over you even now, is shouting through eternity, please, listen. You deserve to know the truth. The truth is not what you've been told. The woman you trusted was not sent by God. She was sent to confuse, to delay, and to control. She came into your life with sweet words, pretending to care, but beneath the surface was a hunger for what you had, your peace, your purpose, your calling, your light. She smiled at you in the daylight but cursed you in the shadows. You always felt something was wrong but couldn't explain it. You gave her the benefit of the doubt again and again. But now God says, no more. The lie is over. The performance is exposed. The spiritual manipulation ends now. She didn't just gossip. She didn't just deceive. She practiced soul-binding prayers. She spoke against your progress. She touched things in the spirit realm that weren't hers to touch. She invoked names she had no authority to invoke. And she did it all behind the veil of false holiness. But your loved one in heaven saw her. Saw what she did. Saw the rituals. Saw the curses. And they have been pleading with God day and night to send this final message to save you from what she tried to make permanent. She never wanted you to rise. She loved you as long as you stayed beneath her. She feared the version of you that fully awakened. So she sabotaged with a smile. She slowed you with concern. She disguised control as love. But heaven is tired of watching you suffer silently. God is tired of your tears behind closed doors. You were never meant to be under her spiritual thumb. That is why heaven has intervened. That is why your departed loved one has screamed from the gates of glory, "Open their eyes." Give them this message. Tell them the truth. This woman walked into your life right as you were on the edge of transformation. It wasn't a coincidence. It was a targeted attack. Her timing was too perfect to be pure. She pretended to help you heal but secretly siphoned your energy. She wanted access to your spiritual DNA. She imitated your prayers, your phrases, your movements. And it worked, for a time. You were blinded by kindness. You thought love meant trusting even when it hurt. But love doesn't control. Love doesn't envy. Love doesn't block destiny. Finally, God is exposing this woman because she has gone too far. And your loved one says, "I couldn't protect you while I was there, but I will protect you now." This is the message I begged heaven to let you see. I tried to warn you while I lived. But now that I've crossed into truth, I will not be silent anymore. You asked why they left. You cried at the timing. You didn't understand why they had to go. But part of their assignment was to see from above what you couldn't see from within. They were taken because heaven needed an intercessor with your name on their heart. And now their cry is louder than ever. They've seen the chains around your soul. The spiritual fatigue. The nights you lie awake wondering what's wrong with you. It's not you. It's what's been attached to you by her deception. But not anymore. That's why this message is reaching you now. Because the divine order has been given. The severing must happen. The ties must break. The soul contracts forged in secrecy must be burned in the fire of truth. The woman who bound herself to your destiny is now being exposed by God Himself. And you are being freed. Not gradually. Not softly. But violently, in the Spirit. A full unshackling. A complete reversal. Every delay she caused is being reversed. Every lie she told is being unwrapped. Every blessing she blocked is being rerouted to you now. But you must agree with heaven. You must say yes to the release. Yes to the freedom. Yes to the exposure. Do not run back to what feels familiar. Do not ignore the signs again. You are not being dramatic. You are not being cruel. You are finally seeing clearly. She may come to you with tears. She may try to convince you this message is false. But listen to the voice that speaks within you right now. The voice of your loved one. The voice of the Spirit. The voice of the God who never lies. You know what you feel. You know what you've seen in your dreams. You know how your body reacts when she enters the room. That's not coincidence. That's discernment. Your intuition was never broken, it was just buried under guilt and manipulation. But now it rises again. Full strength. Full fire. Full light. God is restoring your vision. God is reigniting your calling. God is placing you back into your rightful alignment. And everything she stole is being returned with interest. The years. The confidence. The voice. The peace. The relationships. The opportunities. All of it is coming back. Your table is being prepared. Your name is being whispered in rooms of favor. Your face is being shown to angels. Heaven has made a decree, you will no longer be the victim. You will no longer be the one left out. You will no longer live in confusion. There is a book in heaven with your name on it. A record of every prayer, every tear, every betrayal. God saw it all. And your loved one in heaven has been turning its pages every day, saying, Father, please, show them. Reveal it all. Give them a message they cannot ignore. And God answered. This is the message. This is the exposure. This is the moment that shifts everything. Watch what happens in the next 7 days. You will receive confirmation. Someone will confess something they never told you. A dream will make everything clearer. A sign will show up that proves this message was not created by man, but delivered by heaven. The message they left for you is alive. It has a pulse. It moves through this message, sentence by sentence. And it says, you are more loved than you know. You were never alone. I never left you. I am with you. And I am fighting for you, even now. Do not look for this woman to apologize. Some people don't repent, they just get exposed. And God is exposing her now. Because you need closure, not conversation. Because you need healing, not more harm. God is dealing with her in a way that will make it impossible for her to hide behind fake words again. She will try to spin a new story. But the truth will chase her. The truth will follow her. And the truth will rise, because God has made it so. You are not crazy. You are gifted. You are not dramatic. You are discerning. You are not cursed. You are chosen. And that's what scared her. That's what made her try to become you. She couldn't carry your anointing, so she tried to destroy it. But she failed. You're still here. Still standing. Still breathing. Still believing. And now you're about to start living, fully, freely, and finally aligned with your highest spiritual truth. Your loved one wants you to know one more thing. They see what's coming for you. They see the restoration, the healing, the divine love, the financial breakthrough, the spiritual clarity, the soul-level joy. And they want you to stop doubting it. Stop thinking it's too late. Stop feeling like you missed your chance. You didn't. You are right on time. The reason this message is long is because your healing is deep. The reason it's emotional is because your breakthrough is emotional. The reason it hurts is because the lie went deep. But so will the healing. So will the joy. So will the next chapter. This is the message they died to send. This is the message God approved. This is the message that sets you free. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Open it now before the cycle tries to restart. Open it now before guilt talks you out of your deliverance. Open it now before time runs out. This is your sign. This is your miracle. This is your message. And heaven has declared, you are free. You were not meant to carry this pain for so long. You were not meant to wonder if you were the problem. You were not the mistake. You were the miracle. The light. The anointed one. But because of your softness, your empathy, and your desire to see the good in people, you allowed the wrong ones to stay. Too long. And that is why God is stepping in. Because you would have forgiven again. You would have sacrificed again. You would have chosen peace even while bleeding. But God says, not this time. I won't allow you to destroy yourself to save someone who only came to sabotage you. Your loved one is standing next to Archangel Michael right now. And Michael is holding a scroll with your name on it. It contains the list of things that have been blocked from you. Divine favor, love without manipulation, breakthroughs you prayed for, and dreams that were delayed. But Michael has just unsealed the scroll. The blockages are breaking. The lies are burning. And the truth is thundering across realms. She tried to become your God. She tried to make herself your source. She wanted you to need her more than you needed God. But her time is over. Her illusion is shattered. You gave her your trust. And she gave you poison. You gave her your loyalty. And she gave you chains. You prayed for her, cried for her, defended her. But behind your back, she laughed. She spoke against your name, cast doubt on your future, and even performed spiritual acts to reverse your progress. But God is not mocked. And heaven never forgets. Your soul knew. That's why you lost sleep. That's why you started doubting yourself. That was your spirit rejecting the lie. And now your loved one in heaven is saying, you don't owe her anything. You owe yourself freedom. You owe yourself truth. You owe yourself peace. And I am here to give it to you. This isn't about vengeance. This is about justice. This is about ending the cycle once and for all. Because it wasn't just her. There were others. Spirits that attached to her, using her as a host to reach you. She became a door. And that door must be shut. God is asking you to agree with this exposure. Because the same God who loved you in your innocence is now fighting for you in your awakening. You are no longer under her spell. The fog is lifting. The charm is broken. And everything you couldn't see before is becoming clear now. Your loved one wants you to remember the little moments. That day you almost gave up, they were there. That night you cried alone, they whispered your name in heaven. That time you almost returned to the cycle, they prayed you'd walk away. And now, finally, their prayer is being answered. Because you are breaking free. You are not who she said you were. You are not weak. You are not unworthy. You are not broken. She wanted you to feel those things because if you ever discovered your truth, her illusion would collapse. And it just did. Heaven has shattered her tower of lies. You are rising in power she tried to suppress. You are shining in light she tried to dim. And the same people who once believed her lies will witness your restoration. She will see you thrive. That's part of her consequence. Not because you wish harm, but because divine exposure requires divine reversal. God is not only removing her influence, He is elevating you publicly. You will no longer hide your gifts. You will no longer whisper your truth. You will no longer second-guess your own discernment. Your loved one is weeping tears of joy now. Because they know what's coming next. They know the doors that are opening. They know the people who are coming to love you correctly. They know the wealth being transferred. They know the joy that will return to your mornings. And they want you to stop mourning. Stop regretting. Stop asking, what if? Because you did your best. You loved purely. You forgave deeply. And now you are free. Don't go back. She will try to send others to speak for her. She will try to rewrite the story. She may even try to twist this message. But God is standing guard now. Michael is stationed at your door. The angels of justice are moving swiftly. And no weapon formed against you will prosper. You are being vindicated. Heaven is writing new pages for you. Not bound by her words, not limited by her opinion, not defined by her jealousy. But pages soaked in divine truth. Written in golden ink. Read aloud by angels. And sealed by God Himself. You are not crazy for finally seeing clearly. You are not cruel for choosing yourself. You are not rebellious for rejecting control. You are finally aligned. You are finally delivered. And now your soul can exhale. Your loved one whispers, I never left. I only changed forms. I am with you. Watching. Celebrating. Protecting. And this message is my last letter to you, not of goodbye, but of congratulations. You made it. You're free. The chains are broken. The truth is out. The woman is exposed. And now, it's your time. Watch what unfolds. Sudden breakthroughs. Unexpected favor. Mystical encounters. Heavenly dreams. Miraculous signs. You will hear their voice in your sleep. You will feel their hand on your shoulder. You will walk into rooms prepared by angels. Because finally, God is exposing this woman. Open it now before she tries to rewrite the story. This is your story now. And it ends in glory. If you believe in God, type Amen.